Hello survivors and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are playing the Spellblade. As you can see, we've got ourselves Runewise, Executioner, Generalist, Dash Mastery, Multicast Mastery and Skill Mastery Arcane. Now we are playing with his first weapon, the Silver Spellblade, just so we get that extra vulnerability on hit. We could use the Arcane Scimitar for that range damage if we wanted, but for me, getting the Silver Spellblade just seems like a better idea. Vulnerability seems like it's slightly better than the Exposed. Alright, so we're going to get into it. We are finishing our final Curse 7 map over here in the build. So let's get into it. Now, we are going to be looking for a couple of things. The first thing's going to be the Cursed Orb, Shadow Orb, sorry. Very good with Executioner and all of the negative effects on the enemies. Then we also would like to get ourselves a Swift. Having that third dash is really going to save our bacon, as well as Exposed Weakness, because, well, who doesn't like to have more multiplier, more stacks of debuffs on the enemies and therefore doing more damage. Other skills, we definitely want the Brittle from Magic Missile, which he gets anyway. And then we'll just see. Obviously, we want to grab ourselves crit, multicast, and as much AoE as possible, especially for our slash, because of the vulnerability. But we also can grab ourselves Chromatic Bolt, which helps with Generalist, as well as get ourselves those nice synergetic debuffs. So we're going to grab Arcane Assault just so we've got ourselves some more Arcane. It's not the greatest one, we will drop it further down, but we do need a second skill right now, especially with the elite spawning. So we'll take it. It's better than nothing, but it's not the greatest of skills for Curse 7 at least. I feel melee skills aren't the greatest at all for high curse levels. The problem is you can't get close to the bosses very well, and therefore you have issues. Now the problem here is that they've given me a lot of things for it. So what does it do? It hits them and applies. It's just got such a long cooldown. Alright, let's go there. There's Chromatic Bolt, which is fantastic. We can banish the block. We don't need it. And we'll grab a poison because, well, extra damage. Alright, 4 levels here, a damage increase to that. Perfect. Let's reroll once. We get Arcane Power, which we'll grab. We can banish armor, grab some movement speed, and then we will grab the area of effect for Arcane Assault. I guess if its area of effect is high enough, then it will be perfect. We could probably land up then getting rid of Swing. There's Magic Missile. Grab the Fragility. Yeah, we're getting a lot of buffs for the Arcane Assault, so it looks like we'll probably land up keeping it. Oh, we got ourselves Arcane Shield. That wasn't part of the plan, but why not take it anyway? So this is the thing, you need to sometimes just adapt yourself to what you get RNG wise. So I mean, I planned on going for Arcane Orb as well as Shadow Orb, but as you can see, some of our skills that we got weren't what we were looking for, and we are going to have to take what we get. And I think we can still go for an Arcane Orb if we do get one instead of Slash, as we did get quite a few levels up, or passives up for, oh gosh, no, okay. Ah, man, I guess we're sticking with what we've got right now, everybody. Alright, well, I think it's okay, we should be alright. We got the Brittle from Magic Missile, which is OP. And then Arcane Assault actually deals quite a lot of damage. So we'll see how it does with the first rotation of bosses, which is right now. And it actually looks like it's dealing quite a lot of damage. So we'll stick with this. We'll see how it goes. And we'll go from there. The only issue I have with builds like this is we need to be all close to the enemy. That's why we need the next dash. Being able to dash out and in more times, especially when you got the Chaos Bringer and his irritating Chaos Bombs. I want a skill like that as well, that multiplies like as it hits things. Okay, but hopefully he'll die soon. Okay, looks like one of them died. It was not the Chaos Bringer though. I need more dashes. Alright, Chaos Bringer's dead. He's dead. It's just Alexi who's like so easy and scary. The only thing about Alexi is the poison that's left on the floor, but that's okay. So we're going to increase the duration of the arcane shield. Do we want that? No, we can go cast frequency there. Multicast frontal, very, very good here. We can grab ourselves poison. Potency there. What else? We'll grab some laugh, cast frequency. We're not going to be dazing a lot. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for not taking this, but the cast frequency on Magic Missile to me is more important. We don't have dazed in the build, although Chromatic Bolt can cause daze. The chance of it happening is too low to warrant going from daze to burn. Desperation isn't really that fantastic, so we're going to go for this one instead. Area of effect for physical, some more cast frequency there. Which one has a higher cost? Okay, so there. Okay, we probably will end up dying once until we land up getting our, well, if we even get our next dodge. So I hope we don't die, especially this soon into the mode. I forgot we actually still have an Alexi alive. There we go. You know, these Void Hunters. I think I say it every single video, but they irritate the life out of me. Alright, so let's go damage Chromatic Bolt. We've only got 25% crit, so we will grab the health for now. Damage, let's go area of effect. Yeah, because as you can see, Slash and Arcane Assault do have a much better range. So obviously area of effect is very, very effective. And it just helps you keep safe. So you don't really have to worry too much about being on top of something. You can be a little bit further and you're still in range of hitting them, which means that you can survive longer. Take free damage because I'm a Schlamazel. At least a lot of area of effect means you don't have to worry about the bombers, because as soon as they come close to you, they'll end up dying. So you just need to run around, stay out of fire attacks if possible, and all AoE attacks. But this is, oh, we got 2 prophets. I only noticed that now. Okay, we got 5 level ups. Let's see what we can get. So we can increase duration here. Very nice one to get is Impending Doom. And then we'll grab the Doom stack just to make sure we do have more Doom. And then we can go for potency over here and more cast frequency over there. So the Doom stacks are going to be causing us to crit more now, which are really, really, really beneficial to us. Again, Desperation only caused us from daze to burn, which is, I mean, it's okay, but it's not something that you you have to take if there's something better to take instead of it, if that makes sense. Arcane Shield was very clutch over here. Definitely wasn't something I thought we would be grabbing, but yeah, it's very helpful in our survival. Definitely helps us to survive a lot longer and allows us to be a little bit more risky, because we will end up taking a hit or two and still surviving them. Okay, let's go for more cast frequency there. And luckily we are, I mean, our Arcane Assault is grabbing a whack ton of upgrades this match. So again, you need to be adaptive. Arcane Assault wasn't something that was in our build. It was the first arcane ability that I saw. And I was like, well, let's just grab it anyway. It gives us some vulnerability. And it turned out that we got a couple of legendary upgrades for it and a lot of multicast for it. So it definitely helped us. It's definitely given us an edge in the run. But there are better skills that you can use, like the Arcane Orb, which will apply more debuffs a lot better. But again, it is all based on which upgrades you get for skills and how often you get those upgrades. So in this case, because we landed up getting so many and very good upgrades for the skill, it was worth keeping and upgrading. Sometimes it doesn't always land up that way for you, and sometimes it doesn't really work out that way either. Getting flung around like a piñata right now. Okay, there's a little bit of laugh. We still haven't died, which is really, really awesome. I really thought we would have. At least once. Okay, let's kill the Chaos Void Hunter. Should be an easy one to deal with. There we go, he's dead. Stay away from these spiders. Okay, and we've got 6 level ups. So we're going to grab some movement speed, more Doom, some Laugh, more Doom, cast frequency. Let's go some more cast frequency there. Now obviously, as long as Arcane Power is up, we will be multicasting quite a bit. I don't actually know what that is. We'll do it on the next level up. We'll have a look. Yeah, we'll do it now quickly. So Arcane Power is sitting on 95% extra crit. Another very strong arcane skill is Arcane Conjuration. But again, if you landed up getting all the power-ups like we did for Arcane Assault on it, it would be very, very strong as well. And that's just how it works. Sometimes you're going to get a really good strong skill and sometimes you're not. I mean, I've actually tried this 3 or 4 times now. And this is the first time that we got these skills, or the skill combo. So I haven't seen Shadow Orb, sorry, not Chaos Orb, the entire run. And the last runs that I did, I saw it like 2 or 3 times. So it's RNG. There is a loot pool of skills. So you're not always going to get the same skills and you're not always going to get the exact same build that you want. You could keep re-rolling, you could keep retrying if you wanted for like the perfect build, but as long as you finish the run, I think any build is perfect. Alright, so one of the bosses died, which is fantastic news for me. And all of them are dead, which means there's only 1 more left to go. Or 4 more, but you know what I mean. And we're gonna see who did the most damage. Definitely gonna be Arcane Assault. If it isn't, then I'm very disappointed. If our Arcane Assault did not do the amount of damage it should have done with all of the power-ups that it got, then we definitely need to reassess some of these skills. Obviously, Chromatic Bolt will be doing a lot of damage as well, but I haven't really put a lot of power or level ups into it. Although we did get a lot of general level ups for Arcane, which helps buff the Chromatic Orb as well. Another reason why it's just a fantastic skill to use on absolutely every run you're using. Alright, final battle. We got an Alexi, we got an Arse Incarnation, we got a Chaos Bringer, who seems to be like the favorite choice for the devs to spawn every single round. We have a Prophetess as well. You know, why can't I get like 2 Alexis or something? I wouldn't even say 2 Arse Incarnations, that's terrible. Then there would be so many AoEs. Alright, but we are playing a melee build in a sense, so we do need to try and keep close to them as much as possible. We're going to go more area of effect on it, why not? We did pick up a Hypothermia, which does definitely help with damage as well. Picked it up a bit too late though, so you know, I don't even think I have a slow touch of ice on my build. I don't think I grabbed it even once. So we're not going to be taking advantage of that Hypothermia. If at the very end we manage to grab one even... Oh god, there's a Paladin. I mean, look at that. Even through Arcane Shield, he does like 135 damage or something. I'm sorry, but this Paladin is too stupid in terms of damage. Alright, so last boss. Let's quickly do some upgrading. Ah, he died. Alright, well that was it, ladies and gentlemen. It was a 12-minute 45-second run. Not the fastest, but that was our final Curse 7 run. And we also got a level 100 Prestige Spellblade, 105. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Arcane Slash doing the most damage, not even Arcane Assault, but I mean their damage is all very, very close together. DPS also very decent. But yeah, so actually Arcane Assault did do the most damage if you compare the number of hits compared to Slash. Slash hits like 3 times more than Arcane Assault did, and Arcane Assault only did 1000 less DPS. So if it had hit the same amount, it probably would have dealt even more damage. But anyway, that's for the nitty-gritty min-maxers who love to know exact details and things like that. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.